Someone has asked me what my favourite animals is. Couldn't leave that in the room. So this is going to be an extremely fun video for myself to record. Right, it's getting serious, my hair's getting put up because that's how happy I am. Oh, fucking springtail. I'm going there. Here is me millipede. That was curling up, that's what they're actually known for. So when I've picked it up, I've just scared it a tiny bit and it's curled up into a ball. My male giant African millipede. Females do get bigger, so this one is quite small, but it is actually the size of my forearm, which I think is like crazy. And it is definitely a favourite of mine. I absolutely love millipedes, and it's been amazing caring for this one. Absolutely amazing. The legs fascinate me so much. So again, I don't have a name for it. It is a male. I do need to think of one, and I want it to be like kind of unique because it's a unique animal. People ask me all the time, do the legs hurt? A little. It's more like you can feel them gripping onto your tiny hairs on your hands, and that kind of hurts a little. It's not like extremely painful, it's more like kind of ticklish as well. I don't know how else to explain it. I definitely want to get some more of these, and I would like to venture more into more species of millipedes as well. So many different ones out there, and I'd just absolutely love to own every single one, just so I know like all the behaviours and just like, you know, like watching them all grow up. And so I'm just gonna pop this one back. I don't want to have them off for too long because I don't want to stress them out. So this is its home. There's some calcium for it, and it likes to hide in here. I'm gonna go with my praying mantis. I could talk about my praying mantis for absolutely years. Like, they are like possibly like one of my favourite animals to specialise in just mantis. That's how much I love them. They're so different and they're so unique, and I love the way they eat. They're aggressive with the food, and I think that's quite fun to watch them eat from literally the head and start eating away at its skull, and I just think that's so fascinating. And now, call me morbid, I kinda am. So this is me giant African mantis. As you can see, it's like this gorgeous green colour. You need to upgrade these. I've got another mantis as well, so I tend to get two mantis at the same time. So what I'm doing now is trying to do choice-based handling. So I'm not forcing it out. I'm trying to get it to come out onto me with its own choice, so it can eventually start trusting me. When you keep like exotic animals like this, it's completely different from like cats and dogs or rabbits. Like, they're very sociable, they love being cuddled, they love being around people, whereas exotic animals aren't like that. So if you was to ever want an exotic animal, you need to understand that it's not always going to want to come out. Me and my boyfriend both get our animals just to stare at them and to do up the tank and get it to be like as natural as possible, to be able to see them behaviours come out of them. And that's an amazing part of caring for them. There we go. So these possibly one of my absolute favourite animals in the whole wide world. I just think they are extremely fascinating. This is a gorgeous female, as you can tell by the abdomen here. It's got 6 segments. So females live long when it comes to animals like this. Can you see them white dots there? Oh. It's also got like a gorgeous yellow colour inside. It's like raptors. That's where the colour actually is, on its arms. So I've had quite a few people ask me like, how did I get into this hobby? And my boyfriend was definitely the main reason. I've always been around exotic animals. Like, my dad's had snakes, he's got raccoons and skunks. Like, my dad's got all them crazy animals, so I've always loved them. So like, when I went to my boyfriend and he had tarantulas, like, I was just more fascinated by them, and I kind of just wanted to watch them. I wanted to start feeding them and helping them out and stuff like that when he was like rehousing them and stuff, and I just really began to like enjoy doing it. in the end I kind of got myself a mystery box because my boyfriend's a lot more experienced with his tarantulas than what I am. I decided to go with one that's kind of a bit more defensive. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I had him to teach me. So I started off with my tiger rump as well. I got it from the same reptile keeper. And then I also got my very first mantis from that reptile keeper too. Clubmore Reptiles, if you live in Liverpool, you would have heard of it. Only reptile keepers in Liverpool that are very successful with them. My praying mantis, they live roughly for around a year, maybe a little bit longer. Again, that depends on if it's a female. Stunning, stunning mantis. Look how beautiful it is. And can you see them colours there? Amazing. So now I've had this one out for too long, I'm going to put it back. Is me, I think I'm saying it right, Timor, or yeah, I think it's Timor Shield mantis. Now, I got this one because aggressive species, which I would say it's more defensive, if you ask me. It's a male, so as you can see by its abdomen, it's a lot more longer. It's a lot more different looking. This one has 8 segments where females have 6, and that goes for all of them as well. Really enjoy holding my mantis. I love having them out and just like watching them like up close visually, because you can get to see like the patterns on them properly, like even some have different eyes and stuff, and I just think that's extremely fascinating. Don't think this one's going to want to come out. This is that one. Yeah, they're wing buds, so its next molt it'll be an adult, and then after the adult it won't grow anymore. Then last and final stage, and then it'll be looking for a female to mate with, and then sadly will just pass away. But I don't really like, I'm not bothered about the lifespan. I'm more bothered about like actually getting to watch them grow. Now I'm just gonna put that one back because I don't want to test the patience and make them, you know, really grumpy and stuff. My cryptic mantis, this one is my eldest mantis. It's nice gorgeous blue wings. It's like a bluey green, and it's got a very long neck. Start off with the tarantulas. This one is going to be a hit and miss on whether you can see them or not. It's called the giant white knee. This gorgeous tarantula is the reason why I got into this hobby. My boyfriend had a sling a lot smaller than this when we very first got together, and I watched it grow up from smaller than this to an adult male. It was just amazing. The feeding response are amazing. Yeah, one of the best species of tarantula. They are actually the first one that I rehoused by myself, and it took me like 2 hours. Now I can do it like a lot more easier, because I know what they're like, and I know like when I test their temperament, like I know how well it's gonna go. I've been asked so many times since having the tarantulas if I've ever been bitten, and no, I haven't. I would not even put myself in that situation. Like, very careful with them. So if one of them threat poses or stomps the floor, I'm not getting it out. It's angry that you're even in that space to begin with. Don't force them out unless it's like definitely needed to be forced out. This is my sun tiger. It's actually currently just in this hard here. Got gorgeous orange stripes on its legs, and then it's also got orange stripes on its bum as well. I currently have a sling this small, and mine was this small when I got it. This one has now actually just got its colours, so I actually even had it before this size. Now this one is my feather leg. I love this one for the patterns on it. Like, look how stunning that is. It doesn't like the light, so every single time I come in and try and check it, it's always hardened, or it always runs away from the light. So I never really get to see this one as much, which I think why it's one of my favourites, because when it comes out, I'm like, oh my god, it's out. I get so happy. Like, them legs and everything, just absolutely stunning. So these two are now coming to the size where I'll be able to sex them, maybe in the next month or two. And I actually do have someone lined up for this if it is a male. So in this one here, this one is my Egyptian predator beetle. So I did actually have 2 of these. One of them has passed away. Now the one left is called Kevin and the other one was called Perry. So yes, Kevin and Perry. Likes to hide behind this big part here. I did do another hide here, but it's covered it with the leaf. It does like to climb actually a fair bit on the branches as well. One of my favourites is Dylan's Cayenne Pink though. This one has got a bloody amazing appetite. It's stunning as well. Look at them little feet with the little claws. It's so cute. Here is inside the tank as well. Obviously it needs a good cut, as you can see, all the plants are like overgrown now. We've even got some creeping fig growing in there as well. And this one is my electric blue. Now I've had this one since it was about this big. It is an absolute stunning species. I am a little bit scared of it, so Dylan definitely helps me with this one. We housed this one, like it literally went flying across me wall and everything. It was scary. Cover this part because that's where its little tube was and there was a big hole, so I just didn't want it to too uncomfortable in there. Me Talavera tan, which I also really like. This is more of a drier species than what the other ones are. A very different type of setup. That there is a web mat, so it actually molted for me probably say a day or two ago now. Actually maybe thinking that it's a different type of a Phonopelma. It's only now just got its adult colours. This one is Dylan's. It doesn't even take up half of this. The baby scorpion. It is a dwarf species of scorpion. I will just turn it around so you can see inside the tank. I don't think you'll be able to see it though because it might be in harden. So this is what the tank looks like. Kind of just plain, but it's because it's so small. Like we don't want to lose it or anything. If you can see there, there's this little claw. Like it's that small, even my camera won't even pick up on it. And even that moss is growing in there really well. That's like a bonus. This one is mine and it's a Heterometrus spinifer. So at the minute it does have a white tail and it is, don't even get me started on scorpions. Someone did ask me if I've been pinched or stung. Both. The sting here for like 2 seconds. The pinch, that was the worst pain ever. So sore and it proper gripped onto like my finger as well and it was like, oh. That one is in harden. That one's been in harden for a good time now. I housed that one a good couple of weeks ago. Something a bit bigger. That's normal. When you rehouse them, they tend to hard a lot more. Just while they're getting used to the new environments and stuff. A picture of what it looks like. Because that will just be a lot easier for you. I don't want to rip up its whole entire new tank. I also have curly hairs. Dylan has one and I've got 2. When I've watched grow from a juvenile stage, it is now a male, so I don't feel comfortable getting it out. It's very bolty and I don't want it to like harm itself or anything. So these are definitely one of the best to go with when you're a beginner. I absolutely adored caring for mine. Basically all of my favourite animals in this room. Every single one I still love, but they are definitely my top favourites.